Hey guys, what's going on? Just Dante here again. So today in this video, I'm going to be talking about what happens after we get approved. A lot of people are curious what happens after we get approved. It's pretty simple. Just expand this. So first off, like obviously we're going to look for a car. Whoops. Geeking out. Man, this thing is violent. No, there we go. Look for a car. So we have lists from Enterprise. They'll send us cars that are previous used as rentals that they're now selling. I have a list of dealers that I can call that I've partnered with. So I'll check the website, see what kind of inventory they have that lines up with what the customer is looking for or whatever you're looking for so that we can get the deal done. Now, once we find a car that works, obviously go over numbers, stuff like that, go over numbers, etc. Once we actually agree on a payment, whatever down payment, whatever the structure of the deal is, first I actually structure it with the bank. So we'll structure in a car. You have to send in a structure to the bank before they approve the structure, right? So you get approved first. So your income gets approved. We'll say we get income approved. And then you got a structure in the car. The vehicle gets approved. So this is like the down payment, warranty, safety, whatever car price, whatever we're putting into the deal. This is where we structure it. We send it off to the bank. Once the bank approves it, then I can work on getting the documents. Now, every bank is different. Eden Park, for example, if we want to get some of the bank contracts, just any of the documents to start off with, we need 3 references. Eden Park. And Iceberg needs those 2 to get the document. Well, actually, we don't need those to get the documents. So I'll just put Eden Park. Eden Park specifically. Iceberg, sometimes what they do, they'll do a verbal verification, a courtesy call before they approve the structure. So what that means, let's scroll down a little bit. So what that means is that they just want to call the customer, make sure they know that customer knows who I am, they know they're getting a car from me, blah, 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 etc. So that everything is good to go. Because there's a lot of fraud going around. They just want to cover their bases, which is completely understandable. It's a quick call. But, hey, do you know Dante? Are you getting a car from CAD Cars? Blah, 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 blah. Once that call goes through, they'll hit me up like, hey, you guys can sign on this car now. Bless it up. Cool. So after that's good, we can start working on documents. So usually documents, we need bank contract, bill of sale, Carfax, lien checks, warranties, credit app, and usually what else is there? Consent form. Consent, all that's what else is there? Sometimes there might be of a couple of acknowledgments. Just acknowledging that okay, you've seen the Carfax, acknowledging what we put on your application, things like that. So those are the documents that would be adding on DocuSign. We'd sign via DocuSign. And then from that point on, we would start to look for insurance. Now, I have people going to me, oh, can I get the insurance on the day that I pick up the car? And it's like, with subprime, I'm sorry, it's a little bit different. But this is when the bank needs stipulations. So I send the DocuSign documents. to funding. So what funding is the process leading up to booking the deal. Booking the deal, I can make another video about it. Well, it doesn't really need that much explanation actually. Booking the deal is when the bank actually gives us the green light to release the car. And they need certain things before they allow us to release the car, which is why I don't tell people, yeah, you can bring the insurance on the same day of pickup. That's for prime banks like TD, CIBC, like banks where they don't need any stipulations really, just a picture of your driver's license and then the documents. That's it. Like you can send that in, they'll book it in 10 minutes. With these subprime banks with less than perfect credit, that deal with bad credit and stuff, they don't work like that. They want insurance beforehand. Sometimes they want proof of safety. Some banks want proof of ownership. Like it's a lot different, and funding does take a little bit longer with these types of banks. I'm sorry, booking the deal takes a bit longer, right? TD, CIBC, send it 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, books. Everything's good. So this is when funding starts. So I'll send the documents to funding. They'll let me know what else we need. Usually it's proof of insurance, picture of the driver's license, couple references, and void check, so direct deposit form. What else? Sometimes they ask for safety, the proof of safety. They might want a picture of the kilometers on the car if like the numbers are a bit off from the Carfax to whatever I submitted. So there's so many things they ask for. Not all of them they ask for that I mentioned, but some of them they do, some of them they don't. So I send it for funding, and then we start to look for insurance. So with my process, like I said, since it's subprime and we need insurance before we release the car, we also need insurance before we start the safety because we're buying these cars from other dealerships. So for us to buy a car and you don't even have insurance on it yet, we could get stuck with that car because you might not be able to get insurance, and then we're cooked because we don't need the car. We're only buying the car for you to finance it, right? And people don't understand that. So I tell them I need insurance before we do anything. Like I need insurance before we pick up that car. Because once you get insurance, then okay, cool. We can start the safety. And then once safety's done, we can actually license the car because we have a policy number. So getting insurance really seals the deal and just lets us know, okay, cool, you're actually serious moving forward with this vehicle. What are these guys doing up there, man? Who is bouncing a basketball at 10:20? Anyways, um, yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, we need that insurance before safety gets started, so that when safety's done, it's just quick. Boom, license the car, done. Uber you to pick it up. Life is good. So, yeah, that's why I need insurance before safety. Now, just kind of speeding through safety finishes. Cool, licensing. So we always do the registration. People always wonder, oh, do I have to go and plate it? Da, 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 da. Like we handle that. We don't charge for licensing. We'll get it sorted. Just please don't have any fines. It's just a headache if you do. Because if you don't have the funds to pay us back, it's like cooked shit. So usually, yeah, we license it, register car, and then Uber. The best part. So it's pretty simple. Like pretty simple process with after the approval. Like realistically, after we get approved, we move fast enough on a car that we like. We can get the car to you within like 4 to 5 days after signing most times. So that's pretty much what happens after we get the income approved. Obviously, we have some customers that take longer than others. Like everyone's different. Nobody's really being rushed, but ideally, if we do start a process and we have some momentum, ideally we want to get it done as fast as possible. I don't like signing and people take like a couple days to get insurance. Like I know everybody's situation is a little bit, different in terms of like their brokers, whatever. But the faster we can get it, I always tell customers after we sign, the faster we can get insurance, faster you can get that car. That's my number one slogan because it's true. Faster we get insurance, faster we can get the safety started. Boom, get that car over to license, and we're on our way. But that's pretty much what happens after we get income approved with the banks, with whatever bank we ever, whatever with whatever bank we go through with. Like I said, every bank is different. I might ask you for different things depending on the bank, but this is like kind of like a general overview of what specifically happens after that process, so that you kind of have a better understanding. And then like I gave you kind of like a time frame, like 4 to 5 days, just depending on how fast we move. Obviously, there's best case scenarios where it's even quicker, like in the next 2 days, depending if the car is already safety or whatever. Like there's so many external variables. But I mean, most dealers don't buy cars and then just pre-safety them. Like they usually just buy the car and then they'll safety it when there's a deal on it. So we usually got to wait that little day or two. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for that video. Hopefully, you guys learned something, kind of have a better understanding of how the process works after we get approved, and hopefully, we can look to help you get a car soon. Take it easy.